Irish Media Network. We entertain.
Hello guys, it's Saraya Ryan here.
Hello and welcome to episode 5 of About Last Night.
What's happening, guys? It's Dara down here for About Last Night at Boxed Off Festival. Now the West Coast team have Little Green Cars and the Dublin team have DJ Deece, but I'm pretty fucking sure we have the best event in Ireland right here. I'm down here at Boxed Off Festival with Boots and Cats. How you doing, lads? Just fucking smashed that, like, didn't you?
Sound fairly deaf now after that.
Down here, fucking thing, mate. I know, no big props. Like, that was some festival set you performed there, like, sick. So how'd you find the set? Did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah, like that was like probably the heaviest we played here anyway. Yeah, because normally like actually the last time we played that heavy was like Belfast. Belfast.
Speaking of Belfast, so Culture Night last week, you were playing Art Department with OCD. How'd you find that?
Things got real out of hand.
It's rowdy, like, it is rowdy.
Belfast is crazy, man.
You'll not find a crowd like Belfast anywhere in the world.
Every song is like they're just happy that there's a new song playing. Like,
they're so vocal, like you'll just hear yeah any second. Like, so how would you say Belfast crowd compared to say this festival crowd?
I can't be comparing them.
I
can't be comparing home to fucking Belfast. Belfast is sick though. Like they're absolutely nut jobs. Like they're all cracked, like in a good way.
Oh, I mean, everyone in Belfast is so raring to go for it. Like I said, they're vocal. They really express themselves.
They literally just go for it. Like
there's not a second where there's not someone with their top off swinging around their head. Like that's literally everywhere.
It was like an hour into the set and there was like 3 lads with their tops off for it. Like,
3? That's a small number to be honest. But
well, that we could see.
Oh, fucking fair fucks, man.
Bought a book fast each, like so. Can't see that far.
Have you got any gigs upcoming that you're excited about?
Warehouse projects is next, like really big.
Oh,
like,
fuck.
Yeah, and then we have a few Dublin things, but like they're not announced yet, so.
Free secrets?
Yeah. See how that goes. Well, like, I don't know. No, we can't really.
When are you playing Warehouse Project?
End of November.
Yeah, like the last day in November, like 13th November, I think.
You haven't played there before?
No, I've never been. Like, I'm dying to go for it.
Oh man, I've been a couple of times. Like, it's honestly ridiculous. Like, that's something that you saw in there. Like, but Warehouse Project is completely different.
Seen the videos.
It's crazy, mate. So, have you got any sets from the past year, 2018, that you come to mind that you loved?
It's just been a lot like that, actually.
Or even just to be more specific, any really just mad memories from specific sets?
Well, yeah, the main one is like EP kind of blew me away.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like literally kind of overwhelmed me. Like I couldn't believe like the fucking crowd that we got, and like everyone was just like actually going at it.
Did you play a similar set to what you played today?
No, not that heavy. Like
we were playing in Casa Bacardi, so we kind of like the year before we played. And we played like a full disco set because it was during the day, so we didn't want to stray too far away from that.
Yeah, 100%.
So like we played kind of like disco, like, and then went into like houseier stuff towards the end, like, but nowhere near like that kind of heaviness, like.
How about you guys? When did you meet? How did this become a thing?
We met in like the Snow Sports Society at college. Like when I started, Kieran was already in DCU for a while, and we met through that and like kind of like fucking got mates, started playing at our mates' gaff parties, and then you started to host fucking.
Yeah.
You're playing all over the place now, like Europe, everywhere.
Like, a bit weird.
You're playing snowbombing later this year, are you?
Yeah.
That'll be
some gigs we weren't meant to be telling you about. Sure, look, you're out.
Find it like.
Don't tell anyone though.
Well, I'm pretty sure I saw it online earlier, like.
Did you?
Yeah?
Oh yeah, shit, it is announced.
It is announced.
Everything's so
I'm just letting you know what gigs you're doing and what you're not. Like.
I didn't know it was eminent. Is that happening?
Yeah.
Unreal.
Right, so for Boxed Off today, is there anyone you're planning to see like after you finished your set?
There's too many people, like class people.
The
playing
lineup
here.
is
Yeah,
ridiculous.
it's mad.
I haven't even bothered.
Like,
Like, I can't read. Like, so.
That's true, mate. Don't need to read here. It'll be fine. But anyway, lads, it's been fucking great having you.
Thank
For
you.
coming.
Thanks very much.
Nice one, man.
Sound.
I'm Dara. This has been About Last Night from Boxed Off Festival. We fucking told you we had the best party.
Hello guys, it's Soraya Ryan here and welcome to another episode of About Last Night. We are here outside Pygmalion on South William Street in Dublin and we are going to be chatting to the legendary DJ Deece. So I'm here with DJ Deece. So DJ Deece, you played here in Pygmalion quite a few times. Do you feel like it's a little bit like home?
At this stage, yeah. Like I started a residency, I think like I played here loads of times, and then
Yeah.
like they asked me to do like the last Friday every month,
Okay.
like 6 months ago. So I've been doing that for the last 5-6 months. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's just like nice one, lads. Cheers. It's just like it's a spot where I can play whatever I want. I don't have to worry about like because like it's always busy. I can kind of like I don't have to worry about like numbers or whatever. So I'm just like play whatever I want, have a good time. Yeah.
So it's a well-known spot around town for gigging, like. So you've definitely have a huge fan following, okay? So we were doing interviews at Carl Cox, and there was a good few people picking out you as their favourite Irish DJ. How do you? Yeah, there you go. How do you feel, or how do you build a fan base like that?
Just like people ask, like when I get DJs asking me like how did you kind of whatever, I'm just like just do gigs, like just like play in front of, when you're starting out especially, like play in front of as many people as possible, because the more people that see you play, the better. Like there's not, like even if it's like a gig where you're maybe playing music that you wouldn't really play, like a bit more commercial or whatever, still just do it, get yourself in front of people and play gigs, and then like slowly like but surely you'll just notice like social
I've heard
media
that.
now. Yeah, like with social media now, you'll just slowly notice like the likes and whatever build in and stuff, and just so my advice to anyone that has ever like how did you do it? I'm just like I just played gigs, like yeah.
And do you feel like you need to, do the social media and build that as well?
I don't really like the whole social media side of things. Like I keep it quite relaxed, but like it is really important now, which is kind of like not depressing, but it's like it's sad how important it is now. Like there's people that I've seen DJ that are now like aren't like really good at DJing, but their online presence is so good that like people don't really care because they love their like persona so much. Yeah. So like it's not as much about the music as it used to be. It still is in many ways, but social media has become a huge part of it. Yeah,
Of course. So your Boiler Room set, absolutely banging. You played at the AVA in Belfast, that festival. So like, did you feel, was it nerve-wracking doing a Boiler set, like, because it is a bit strange, like
so weird, like when you kind of like, before I went on it actually wasn't too bad, and then when I stood, when it was like when the guys before me were playing their last tune and I was about to go on, I was like, oh my god, I was like what if I just messed this up completely? And then like when you stand up, everyone is behind you, so you literally can't see, like, and just as I went on,
don't know if they're dancing.
Yeah. So like just as I went on, the like Boiler Room PA guy was like, can we get everyone to like come to the back? So like, because they want people behind the DJ for their so like I was like, oh my god. So it's like literally like every 2 minutes, if you look at it, I'm like
I'm doing all right.
Is there anyone there, like, kind of thing? So like it was like just weird in that I'd never played with everyone behind me before, and then obviously there's like thousands and thousands of people watching online that are just like, oh, if I make a mistake, and I've seen like Boiler Room comment sections like rinse people, like, and I'm just like, oh, I really don't want to be that guy.
It's a serious gig to do.
It is. It was absolutely amazing. It's like the biggest thing I've ever done anyway, like profile wise. And like, I still like, it's mad how many people still come up to me and be like, oh man, like Boiler Room, and like, even like it was. Well, thank you, but like, it's mad how like it was over a year ago now, but people are still kind of saying it to me, and it's definitely like a focal point for like what I've been trying to do over the last couple of years. Yeah, definitely.
Sounds. So speaking as a gig, a turning point, let's say, for gigs, you have been selected for a very special gig for the 28th year anniversary from Ministry and Sound. How are you feeling about that?
That was mental. So it was like 2 weeks ago, and like it came about because I played there before.
Okay.
And I played there before through like a mate of mine worked in the offices, and he put on my boiler room one day, and one of the girls that books the acts and stuff was like, "This is like, what's this?" Like, and he said it was me or whatever. So like, that's what happened. So then when I played, they obviously like thought it was good when I played, and they just asked me back. And I think like just coincidence that I was the bird. I'm not sure if because they had like a big
That's not coincidence. Come on now.
Like a big main room lineup, and I was in like room 2 or whatever. So yeah, it was great, and I got to play with like CC Kavanagh, like another Irish DJ. She was playing, and just like she's very good. So like it was like just a buzz to do. And like Ministry of Sound obviously is like when it's on the CV, it just like it's such a like career kind of like defining thing. So yeah.
And come here, so now obviously you have that coming up. Is there anything else big in the pipelines? I know there's a couple of festivals happening over the next couple of weeks. Are you going to be there or?
No, I'm actually, my next big one is probably the 28th, the Halloween bank holiday here in Pygmalion with Greg Wilson. So they're opening Paris Court, doing the whole thing for that. So that's my next big one. I've got a Deece series next week with a guy called Leo Paul and Wigwam. Outside of that, just like
you're around town.
Yeah. Like wherever, like in writing right now, the next biggest one is probably like the Greg Wilson.
We look forward to it, and thank you so much for having the chats to us. Good luck with everything. We really mean it. Well, that is it from us, the Dublin team of About Last Night. We were in Pygmalion chatting to DJ Deece. Do not forget to like, comment and subscribe, but definitely comment because we want to know where you want us to hit next in Dublin.
She said, sorry, I'll be nothing's good, but some of it like, can you hear me running, cause I'm coming out. Do my 9 to 5 and what I'm playing others. I'm pushing out a name that these people don't believe. And when they hear it running, they say, don't let it run, if I didn't sing it, don't let it get too salty.
Hello and welcome to episode 5 of About Last Night. I'm Remy Naidu.
And I'm Joe Caulfield, and tonight we're in beautiful Ballina for Other Voices. We are interviewing Stevie from Little Green Cars. They're going to be playing in the church over yonder. It's going to be an incredible gig. We're really excited.
Can't wait to show you around Ballina. Stay tuned. Stevie from Little Green Cars, how are you getting on?
I'm getting on very well, thank you.
Good. We're here in Ballina. Thank you so much for having a chat with us today. First off, you've had an unbelievable 10 years and you're only 26. You've been at this for 10 years. Bring us back to the start. How did Little Green Cars form?
I'm having flashbacks.
You're having a flashback.
It's been 10 years.
I know. When you think about it like that and you've achieved so much, bring us back to the start.
Well, some of us were in school together, which was like a big deal. To be a musician in our school was like, you know, plague worthy. It was so we were all drawn together and kind of herded together, and then we started practicing in my back garden, and then it all just grew from there.
Did you ever think when you'd started in your back garden that 10 years on you'd be performing around the world, doing amazing venues? Was that a goal, or it was just a hobby at the time?
I guess it was always the goal, you know. I never really planned on doing anything else. Okay. I don't think my parents planned on me doing anything else either, so it was either make a job out of this or nothing.
That is fair enough. You released your first album back in 2013 and subsequently your second in 2016, which you co-produced. What was the transition like from the first to the second album, creatively wise and also just in general musicianship?
After the first album, we were on tour for about 2 years, so the second album had to kind of be written on the road, most of it, so that kind of had a big difference. And there was big changes in because it was, for us, it was our adolescence into our, you know, early 20s and stuff, so it was just that very turbulent time for all of us. And yeah, I don't know, they say you have your whole life to write your first album and like a minute to write your second one, so that was...
Did you feel like that was the case with this?
Although now that we're on the third album, everyone's like, yeah, this is the difficult third album.
Yeah.
But they also said that about the second and first, so I'm just assuming they're all supposed to be difficult or something.
And when it comes to the writing process, do you bring a song to the lads, or is it like a group thing?
It changes a lot of the time. I'm I guess difficult to work with, and so I tend to come in with like the sort of like a scraggly version of a song.
Okay.
And
then they fill in the little bits after.
All the bits. They fill in all the bits. I take something very ugly and then the band make it pretty. So
Make it beautiful. Where did the name Little Green Cars come from?
there's a host of stories as to where it came from, but it mostly actually came from Adam's dad, our guitar player's dad, who actually passed away just before the first album or the second album was released. We were just in town and we were trying to come up with names, something that like evoked an image and something that you could associate with the music, and we had like settled on Little Red Cars. And then when we told Adam's dad said, "Oh, but Little Green Cars will save the world," and we were like, "Oh, so that was it." Yeah.
Happy days. You're playing in Ballina tonight. Are you looking forward to the gig?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
You've played Other Voices before in Dingle. What is one of, you've toured for 10 years. Do you have a specific gig that is in your mind that you all came off stage and said, wow, that was absolutely amazing?
I think our last gig in New York was sold out, which was just like a childhood dream. To have a sold out show in New York City was just like, that was really crazy, And like my first time in America was actually on tour. So like to actually walk in New York, this place that I'd read about and like saw movies about my whole life, was pretty cool.
Fantastic. Yeah. Amazing. And quickly, for the rest of 2018, you've announced a show on Vicar Street. What else are the plans? Or early 2019, what do you have coming up?
There'll be some Christmas shows. They like to work us very hard during the Christmas season. So
you earn your chicken stuffing dinner on Christmas Day.
Exactly. And everybody gets pretty lame presents.
Okay, brilliant. Yeah. Great. Stevie, thank you so much for having a chat with us today and enjoy the gig tonight.
We are here in Bar Square for Other Voices. I'm here with some of the beautiful ladies in Ballina, obviously. Sure, we wouldn't pick anyone else for you. Ladies, tell us, are you from Ballina or are you just down for the weekend?
We are not.
Dublin. From Dublin? You're not from Dublin. She's telling us lies. She's from the West Coast.
West.
Are you local?
Are we what?
Are you local or are you actually down for the weekend?
No, we're from Dublin, but we have a holiday home in Enniscrone.
So what are the big acts that you're going to go to this weekend? What are the ones that you're really looking forward to seeing?
Mango. Well, we're trying to get free tickets into the church, so if you could organise them, that'd be great.
Plug number one for the evening. And if we could sort out free tickets for the church, what is the act that you'd like to go and see in the church?
And Julian Baker.
She was on this evening? Yeah, she was really, really good. We were in Little Green Cars and Julian Baker and Sean Fogarty. They were fucking amazing. They were so good. Yeah, we were chatting to... Well, actually, Remy, my co-host, was chatting to Stevie from Little Green Cars earlier on. Soundest man in the world. Absolute hero. So what's in the cards for the night? Are you going to stick around Bar Square? Are you going to shoot up and down the town? There isn't...
Come back here for Mango. Anyway, we're excited to see him, but apart from that, we don't know. I think...
You've been very quiet over there. A little bit camera shy, that's fine, that happens. I'm also a little bit camera shy, as everyone can tell. No, come here ladies, thanks a million, we really appreciate it, have a great weekend. So that's it for episode 5 about last night. This is the West Coast crew. I'm Joe Caulfield.
I'm Remy Naidu. A huge thanks to Other Voices for having us down this weekend. We can't wait for next week. See you then.
See you guys.